Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Respect! Whoa! Respect!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great and wonderful day. And this is something about Easter, where obviously the Christians and anything related to the Christians or Catholics are being attacked. Mostly Christians, but Christians and Catholics somewhat align similarly in that retrospect. But as you can see there, is that you have Free Palestine people yelling and screaming over the in a cathedral service on Easter. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not a very religious person. I have done Catholic, I have done the confirmation stuff, and when I was in sophomore year, and all that great stuff. I was raised in a Catholic home, and I was also in a Catholic school. So, I have been all forms of around religious type stuff. I have grown to just not really care too much about religion in general, but I also respect people's ability to worship whoever they so desire. Satan thing's getting a little bit crazy, because normally when you go to Satanists, it's the practices that they do that really concerns me. But again, what we have here is just something of sort of insanity. And of course, Christians are being replaced. They want to make March 31st the day of Easter, which is weird. Why Easter, exactly. It makes too much sense on why they would specifically go after this one day on March 31st as Easter, as visibility. If you don't believe me, Gavin Newsom and his wife are talking about Transgender Visibility Day, or whatever the stupid thing you want to call it, and saying that they've been attacked or whatever. Take a look.
Trans Day of Visibility. We celebrate the trans individuals in our communities and recognize their struggles for recognition and increasingly survival in the face of unfathomable hate. Hate which leads them to often feel unsafe or like they don't belong.
And we also celebrate the many contributions that they've made. We've had trans leaders at the forefront of progress in every field imaginable, from STEM to the arts to human rights advocacy to so much more.
All across the country, we're seeing a rise in legal, political, and physical attacks on those in the trans community.
I'm going to cut you there, Gavin Newsom, piece of garbage. So first of all, where is the actual physical attacks here? And where have they been getting attacked in the political atmosphere in terms of what you have? Because what I'm mostly seeing while going over this channel is that the trans people are actually the ones attacking the Catholics here, or the Christians rather. They're going to Catholic school or Christian schools and shooting them up and causing mass shootings. In fact, majority of this year alone has been trans individuals actually causing physical attacks, causing mass shootings in schools. And there hasn't been really an attack on the trans community. Now, what you were going to say attack on the trans community, you're probably going to start saying, well, political attacks, oh, well, you're not allowing them to be into the women's bathrooms. Well, no duh. Because after we witnessed the whole Planet Fitness fiasco, we're learning quite easily here that they're trying to enforce their ways into the women's bathrooms. And by the way, there is this individual here, which I think you guys should probably see, where he was filming women in the bathroom and he was trying to identify as a woman here. Take a look.
Delete the recording. What is wrong with you? You're sick. You need to delete. Nobody let this guy out. Delete the recording. You cannot get out. You have recording of us using the restroom. Recording of people go in the bathroom. You cannot leave. No, you need to delete it from the No, I want him arrested. You're not supposed to be in the bathroom. You arrested us. You violated privacy. You're so sick for that. You know that? Huh? Doesn't matter. Don't delete them all. I want it all. I want it all. Sick. No. You stay here. No, you stay here. You're not leaving the store until someone gets strapped.
So again, where is the actual physical task coming here? Because obviously these people are having nefarious reasons. They have been entering women's bathrooms and videotaping or recording them, and this is why we don't want them in here. They're also changing in Planet Fitness bathrooms to with little kids present. So maybe, Gavin Newsom, maybe because the actual political attack, or maybe we just wanting them to not be in women's bathrooms and sports is the issue. That's it. Nobody's preventing them from entering STEM. Nobody's preventing them from getting jobs. Nobody's preventing them from doing anything. The only thing we're preventing them from doing is entering women's bathrooms, which some of them have been shown to be maybe a rapist, and then some have just been have a Nazi fetish among them. So again, please tell me on why this is a problem, Gavin, because that's the incredible thing here.
And it's just appalling and unconscionable, this discrimination, and it's gone on for far too long.
Look, at the end of the day, everyone wants and deserves to be respected, connected, and protected. Our trans community deserves no less. So Jen and I wanted to add our voices and our support to the millions of people celebrating today.
For those of you in the trans community, whether you are out or not, we value you and we appreciate you.
Again, I will always say in this retrospect here, is that I don't care what you do with your body, I don't care what you have planned, as long as you are not hurting other people or forcing your opinions or your ideology onto other people to accept you, then I have no problems. But when you start doing that, that's when it becomes an issue. You guys are already protected. Don't think that they are not. Don't think people are randomly attacking you. Don't think of this. And the only time people are ever attacking you is if you're actually going into doing protests, and you're the ones attacking people. You're the ones that are committing mass murder, which would be mass shootings, and then you're also the ones trying to enter people's spaces and violate their privacy and advocate or force their way into their own spaces, such as bathrooms. So please miss me with that BS. Nobody has been ever advocated for you where you can't be respected, where you can't go and eat where you want, where you can't get jobs or nothing. That is not what's been happening to you people. That is not a thing that's happening to you people. The only thing that's happening to you people is preventing you from doing egregious, gross things that we don't want you actually doing. That's it. So again, that's why I have a problem with this. And of course, this doesn't end here, right? Where these people are going and protesting. I know I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent, but this was related to the actual situation here. Because they're making it to where the trans people and the Palestine thing is a bigger deal than it is for Easter. Again, everybody has their celebrations. Like there's Ramadan that people that I may believe the Muslims celebrate. There is, some of the, I don't think the Jews actually do anything, it's different, I forgot what it's called for Christmas, but they don't necessarily call it Christmas. But again, we can respect and honor the people's traditions of what they want to do in this country. There's nothing wrong with that. But you guys are coming into our spaces, or to other people's spaces, and causing havoc for no actual reason. And here's again to where these Palestine people are being escorted out.
Pro-Palestinian demonstrators interrupted a Holy Saturday Mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral today. They ran up to the altar yelling "Free Palestine" and holding a banner that read "Silence equals death." Parishioners were left stunned and the group was quickly escorted out. 3 people now face charges of disrupting a religious service.
And as they should, because we have freedom of religion in this country. You are allowed to protest wherever you want, but not when it comes to this. And by the way, guys, this is not a way where you're going to get people on your side. People are going to go see this, and they're going to see the insanity that you are, and it's be like, why would I want to be on these people's side? They're going to go against you. And Biden, this was stupid from you as well, because you also decided to go and do this type of thing, and it's not doing what you think. Now you're attacking a certain group of people. Now they know that they're being targeted and they're being attacked because you specifically did this on Easter. Don't think you didn't know. You did know, and you did this purposely. And of course, if you think this is not a case, then that it is true. A proclamation on Transgender Day of Visibility 2024, which obviously happened on March 31st. This was a big thing, and there was a huge rage about it, of course. So what we have here is that serial protesters disrupt Easter Mass at St. Patrick's with Free Palestine chants before cops haul them away. Nothing sacred to these guys. A trio of attention-seeking protesters on whom they previously glued his feet to the stands at the U.S. Open as part of a climate change stunt were cuffed and hauled out of St. Patrick's Cathedral after disrupting Easter Mass with shouts of Free Palestine on Saturday night, cops say. Police were called to the iconic Midtown Cathedral for complaints about a disorderly group just before 9 p.m. The protesters were quickly taken out of the service. Matthew Menzies, 31, John Rosendale, 63, and Gregory Schwitterdahl, I think that's pronounced his last name, 35, were taken into custody and charged with disruption of religious service, police told the Post. While being escorted out, one yelled Free Palestine and video shared at shows. So, yeah, this is what these people are doing. They're despicable. They're disgusting. And I can't believe that this is what's going on here. You guys are disgusting. We don't do this to you, but you go and do this to actual Christians. People are just minding their own business, just trying to celebrate a holiday, and a holiday that a lot of people favor, that a lot of people respect, and you guys don't care because you would rather promote transgenderism on a religious holiday that is specifically for Catholics and Christians and many others of the like, and you would also want to protest in a cathedral of no less where people are doing a mass. You guys are despicable, you guys are disgusting, and I can't stand it. And again, as I said, I am not a religious person. I will never be a person who will be called religious, but I can understand and respect people's wanting to do their own religious service. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. Cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.